Welcome to the Daily Bolster. Each day we welcome transformational executives to share their real-world experiences and practical advice about scaling yourself, your team, and your business.
Welcome to the Daily Bolster. I'm Matt Blumberg. I'm chairman and CEO and co-founder of Bolster. And with me today is David Cohen, the founder and chairman of Techstars, which is the worldwide network that helps entrepreneurs succeed. David, good to see you.
Thanks for having me. Good to see you.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. So Techstars was founded in what year? How many years have you been at this now?
It's 2006, so I can't do math that fast, but a lot of years.
A lot of years. And how many founders have you guys backed and have gone through the program in all those years?
Yeah, the 3,400 companies through the accelerators, so 10,000 plus founders have been through the programs.
That is amazing. That is, as Steve Jobs would say, that is making a dent in the universe, and not a small one.
Giving it a try, yeah.
All right, so our question for today is, what are your top three kind of early signals that you look for when you are meeting a founder that they're going to be successful in the long haul?
Yeah, we actually use these during our screening for making these investments. Number one is that they're obsessed, really, and importantly, obsessed with the solution and figuring out the solution as much as just the problem. It's easy to fake, passion or whatever, but it's really hard to fake obsession. So we've learned that over the years for sure.
I love that. What's the difference between passion and obsession? Like, can you point to it, or is it just the kind of thing that you know it when you see it?
You know, when you see it, it's, they go to sleep thinking about it. They wake up thinking about it. And they're actually really into it. They light up when they talk about it. So lots of examples of companies. You and I both know companies, SendGrid, for example. They literally just have joy in their face when they're talking about solving the problems they were solving. And that's what we look for.
All right. Obsession, number two.
They're people focused. They're definitely talking a lot about not just their customers, their people, but the people on their team and their board. You wrote the Startup Boards book, how important that is. They're very, very people focused in general, really worried about who they surround themselves with, who are their investors, who are their team, and you can feel that in how they operate.
Yeah, that one's definitely that's easy to spot, and probably even more easier to spot the absence of.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people that we meet are people focused, but the problem is that that's all focused on themselves and not other people. So they think, oh, I can do it all. And we know that no one can do it all. You've got to have the best person at each position on the team.
Right.
And so you can feel it pretty early on when they come in, they're clearly thinking about that, talking about how great their team is, constantly looking to recruit the right person, the right role. I think that's a big key we look for.
All right, so number one is obsessed. Number two is people focused. What's number three?
Number three is they lead with values. I found that the great entrepreneurs, they have a set of beliefs, they turn those beliefs into values, and they live them in who they hire, maybe more importantly, who they fire, the types of customers and partners they want to be around. They have a view of what's right in business and what they care about and what they want to make happen in the world. And they talk about that early. They think about that. It's well thought out. It's not just, saying, hey, we have these values and listing three common ones. It's usually unique to the problem they're trying to solve in the world. And you can feel that it's very real to them. So those are three big ones that we look for.
What's so interesting to me is think about all three. You probably look at 100 things about a founder. Those are three things you can't fake.
Yes.
You can fake a bunch of things in a pitch. You cannot fake any of those three things. You either care about people or not. You're either obsessed about your problem and solution or you're not. And you either have values that you lead with or not. So.
Well, you've thrown out my little secret. Yeah, it is hard to fake those things. That's why we're very focused on. There's other things we look for, but these are three that really, I think it's a challenge to sort of pretend any of these things.
David, thank you for being on the Daily Bolster. I appreciate it.
Thanks for doing it.